What if Minato survived the Ninetales attack? Our story begins at the Ninetales attack on Hidden Leaf Village. After disgusting Rasengan on his former student and having his connection with the QB severed, Obito Uchiha vanished into the dark shadows using Kamui. In this timeline, Oni Kushina would be impaled by the claw of the angry tailed beast in protection of her newly born son. Enter in Sage Mode, the Yellow Flash moved faster than the speed of light as he removed his wife from the claw, transporting her and his child to safety, then teleporting back to the battlefield, responding with a massive Rasengan fueled by pure rage. The monster bellowed in absolute pain from the raw destructive power of the fourth Hokage. Determined to protect the village at any cost, he threw out hand signs before activating the 8 trigram seal, using it on himself, forcing the most powerful tail beast inside his body. Dropping to his knees, hyperventilating, the world felt like it couldn't stop spinning. Knowing he was about to pass out, instantly, he remembered that injured Kushina was alone with Naruto. This wasn't the time to waver. Rising to his feet, having a burning sensation in the stomach, the Yellow Flash teleported back to the location of his dying wife, allowing her to tell him everything to tell her son. She didn't have enough time for that, for it'd be a lifetime of words the mother of the future 5th Hokage would pass on to the afterlife. With Minato remaining as the Hokage, the Uchiha massacre wouldn't have happened regardless of the tension between the village when they thought that a clan member caused the attack. Wanting to bridge the gap between a Leaf and a Cursed-eyed clan, the Yellow Flash would make an effort to get to know their leader, thus building a bond between both families caused their sons to be closer. The young Uchiha and Uzumaki growing up together would actually form a healthy friendship, motivating each other beyond heights. This would be the beginning of the end of the cycle of hatred. In this timeline, Naruto would be extremely skilled even without being the host of the Ninetales. Training extensively with his father, the young boy would actually learn the Flying Raijin technique at the young age of 13. This far of an advancement would be shown through the fight with Zabuza, as both Uzumaki and Uchiha took the life of the rogue ninja with the finishing blow. Arriving too late would be the saddened Haku, enraged by revenge, engaging in combat with the entire Team 7, which was to no avail. Focusing on the main overdue issue at hand, Minato being one of the best sensory ninjas, he searched and destroyed Orochimaru, who was caught attempting to kidnap children. That pathetic fiend. With the 3rd Hokage and Jiraiya's lack of ability to get the job done, Namikaze refused to fail like his predecessors. No matter of how much disgusting things the Snake Man regurgitated, he only could see a yellow blur moving around the room before having his head cut off from his body, ending the fiend. Of course, with his extensive knowledge of Orochimaru, he'd visit all hideouts, eventually destroying any way possible for him to revive himself through unnatural means. The tuning exams would go smoothly. No attack on the Leaf allowed the exams to end normally, with Naruto being the victor over Sasuke. The wicked clash of Rasengan and Chidori was nothing but a spectacle. The look into the new generation left a proud look on the 4th Hokage's face. Being wanting to address a problem before occurrence, Minato, with the trust of the Hidden Leaf Village elders, would take control of the full Anbu Black Ops squad, attempting to arrest Danzo and the soldiers that are only loyal to him. However, this would turn into a bloodbath, forcing Minato to end all the lives of the loyalists to the evil man with an attack that took a mere 4 seconds. Such a performance of speed is unmatched by the Yellow Flash, very reminiscent of his performance on the 1,000 Rock Ninjas in the Great Third Ninja War. Danzo was no more. Moving on to Shippuden, during the 3-year time skip, Namikaze trained rigorously to control the Ninetales' powers deep within him, and more importantly, to forgive him for killing his wife, forever changing the trajectory of his life. Forgive, but never forget. It took some time, but eventually, through the mutual respect he'd have for the powerful Hokage, he'd warm up to him, linking their chakras permanently. With the knowledge of him being the dangerous Yellow Flash and also a perfect Jinchuriki of the Ninetales, the other nations would accept to a treaty, knowing very well of the results if there was a war among them. Using intel and resources from all 5 nations, along with the assistance of the Uchiha and Hyuga, they'd hunt down all Akatsuki members, ending them getting the full attention of Obito. Eventually, the one-eyed Uchiha would be tracked down and located by Itachi, who'd be tasked as Minato's personal Anbu on this mission. Through a seal left on Itachi, the 4th Hokage would teleport to the scene, finally ending the legacy of his former student, thus saving the ninja world from Plan Tsukuyomi.